Having given case interviews to over 100 candidates as a former Bain interviewer, I've seen nearly every single case interview strategy and technique out there. In this video, I'm going to share with you the top 8 strategies that the top 1% casers use. If you can learn and successfully implement every single one of these strategies, I promise you that you'll make yourself stand out in case interviews and pass your consulting interviews with flying colors. Number 1, the first strategy sounds simple but is hard to pull off. You need to sound confident during a case interview. Stop speaking so quickly. Stop adding filler words such as ums, so's, and likes. Stop appearing nervous, hesitant, and tentative. Number 2, there is one specific clarifying question that all top 1% casers ask. They always ask to quantify the specific goal, objective, or metric of the case. What do we mean by this? For example, if the case is a market entry case, they'll ask if there is a specific revenue or profit figure that the company is trying to reach. Number 3, this is a strategy that separates the intermediates from the advanced casers. The advanced casers use a hypothesis-driven approach. What does this look like? After presenting their framework, advanced casers will state a hypothesis. And then, after every question that they answer, they'll update or refine their hypothesis based on new information. Number 4, this is a simple step that the top 1% casers use to stay one step ahead of the interviewer. After every question that they answer, the top 1% casers always propose a next step. The next step doesn't need to be correct, but proposing any next step makes you look extremely proactive, a good impression to make. Number 5, the top 1% casers never rush their answers. They take their time when faced with a difficult or tough question. They never hesitate to ask the interviewer for a moment of silence to collect and gather their thoughts. Taking just 30 seconds to think can quadruple the quality of your answer. Number 6, the next strategy that the top 1% casers do can be summarized in one word: structure. The top casers always structure their answers for every question asked in a case interview. Besides structuring the upfront framework, top casers will structure their math approach before doing any actual calculations, and they'll also structure their answers to brainstorming questions, and also structure how they read exhibits. Number 7. Strategy number 7, when executed correctly, guarantees that you are always on the right path in a case interview. The top 1% casers frequently check in with the interviewer. They'll often say things such as, "Does this sound right to you? Would you agree with this? Does this make sense to you?" Remember, a case interview is a collaborative effort between you and the interviewer, so try to get the interviewer involved. And number 8, lastly, this strategy will leave your interviewer with an extremely positive impression of you at the end of the case interview. The top 1% casers have an extremely structured recommendation. Their recommendation sounds something like this: I recommend that we do XYZ for the following 3 reasons. 1, 2, 3. For next steps, there are 2 areas I want to look into. 1 and 2. These 8 strategies represent just the tip of the iceberg. There are so many more strategies and techniques that I'd like to share with you. If you're interested, I've linked some resources in the video description below, sharing with you my case interview experience as a former Bain interviewer that has interviewed over 100 people. Make sure to check it out.